And from that strength within each of us, Sangat will grow. Because if we don't educate our young people, if we don't give our children that opportunity to learn, to grow at Guru's feet, to have the connection, the union with Guru. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj gave us Guru Gadi of Sri Guru Granth. That means that Guru Granth Sahib Ji shall be our living Guru forever, and we shall never bow at the feet of a human. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj said, you'll find me in the Angmal, my limbs are there. You'll find me in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. And that every person, human being, is sovereign unto the Guru. That means we each have our own individual relationship to Guru. But if we don't give our generations that, if mothers are only all the time worry, 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 I understood, I've been with you a long time. I heard that word worry, and then I understood where that word worry came from. I said it was invented by Punjabi mothers. I don't know one that doesn't worry, right? And drives us all crazy. I said, stop worrying, let it be. I know the problems we have in our Sangats. I know what we're dealing with. But I say, don't be depressed in life. My way that Guru has taught me is to be impressed with life. Don't be depressed with life, be impressed. But this mind has to be trained that way. Gurbani trains the mind. Bani trains this mind of ours. What is training? If you're an electrician, do you not go and get training? You learn this cord, this wire. I'm not an electrician. If I put this wire that way, I start a big fire. If you're a dentist, if you're a doctor, do you not get trained? Mine gets trained. I have to use this instrument, that instrument. If I'm doing this, if I'm a plumber fixing a sink, am I not trained? This hose has to go this pipe, right? Mind has been trained. You take a profession, mind is trained in that profession. So there's no difference that mind is trained through Gurbani. And what does Gurbani train the mind? How to survive life and grow and not be depressed. How to be elevated in spirit, do our seva, and share with others. It trains us to understand the nature exact of universe. You want to understand nature of universe? Study Japji Sahib. Because Guru Nanak Dev Ji, he advanced the theory of evolution. Understand, Hanji? He advanced the theory of evolution. What does that mean? Yes, it was said, Rigveda, other and great scientists in the world said there was some big bang and this world was formed. And that was naturally agreed upon. Hanji? But Guru Nanak Dev Ji expanded that. He said, okay, yes, there was something that created, but at that exact time that this creation was created, within the heart and souls of every being lived what? Truth and the Word. Ad Satya, Jugad Satya, Hebi Satya, Nanak Hosi Bi Sach. Ad Satya. He said at the beginning of time, Ad means primal or first. He said at the beginning of time, when this world was created, and that oneness, Ekonkar, that one creator who created this creative universe and created each of us as creatures, that at that exact time of that beginning, what existed? Truth. The light of the word, truth. So that in each and every one of us understands what lives and resides is truth. You know your truth, we just don't live it, but we feel it inside. How many times do we say, I should have done that, but I didn't? We know what that truth inside is. So every human being has inside, we call in English, living truth. So he said, Ad Satya, that at the beginning of this entire creation was truth. Jugad Sach, yugas, ages. That through all the ages, and Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj talks all the different ages, from the golden age, the silver age, the bronze age, the iron age, this Kali Yuga, this darker age, said that through all the ages is no different. Still that truth lived. Have be such that today is no different. At this exact moment of time here with us in Sangat, that truth lives. Nanak hosi be such. And Nanak says that truth forever shall be. Nanak says that truth shall be. Not maybe, not maybe, might, perhaps we'll see about it. Nay, shall be forever. No one, no person living, had ever spoken that truth. And is there in Mool Mantar. What is Mool? Mool means the root. Mool is the foundation. Mool is the root. In that Mool Mantar, Guruji gives us the root of life, the foundation. Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji begins with Mool Mantar, the root. Ek Onkar begins. And tells us what? That there's one creative creator who created everything. And the vibration, that is what? Is Satnam. What is Satnam? Satanama, we call Panshabad. The S, the T, the N, the M, and the A. Panshabad, the 5 sounds. Satanama, Satanam. Sa means beginning. Da means the life we live. Na means that end of that life. And Ma means that mother that gives that birth. Satanam is the entire cycle of living. We say true name. But in that Satanam exists that vibration of sound that is the complete cycle of existence. So Ek Onkar Satanam, there's one creative creator who created this in the complete, total perfection of all that exists in the cycle of living. So it just starts like that, and that alone we could write 2 books. Just take that little bit and expand it out, you can write a book. Just on that simple philosophy of understanding. And it's not outside of us that good is, and that lives outside. Mool Mantar also lives inside of each of us, because it's a self-recognition, we say, that we recognize within ourselves of that trueness, because we're not separate. What is oneness? One day we were teaching at the Gurmat camp, and one girl put, she said, what is oneness? We say one God, one. Well, what is one? I understand that one to be, that we each share a heartbeat. Is that not true? Each of us share a heartbeat, yes? And each of us, don't we all breathe? So we all share breathing. And we also share that one God, every human being. Just as we share, each of us have a heartbeat, just as we share, each of us breathe, each of us share that one God. That's why Guru Nanak Dev Ji said that one God is for every person. Doesn't matter what religion, faith, belief you are. Doesn't matter what color you are, what caste you are. Doesn't matter whether you're woman, whether you're man. Every person is equal unto the eyes of that Ek Onkar, of that creator, who created the entire cycle of existence, Satanam. And that created all of that is what? Is Kartapur, does everything, is the doer of all, does everything. Not me. What is the everything we talk about? What is that? They said, we explain what's Kartapur, what means everything. And I said that just as this solar system, we have planets, these planets and the sun and the moon, and it comes and it goes, that there's a routine. There's a routine. Doesn't nighttime it gets dark, morning time it gets light, right? Planets are moving, the full moon, half moon, this moon, right? Just as that one God keeps all the routine of these planets. We didn't wake up this morning, it was still dark, it was, right, it's 12:30, it's not dark outside. That if God, if that creative creator can keep that routine of all the stars and the planets and the moons and the sun, then is it also not true that that same Creator can keep my routine? Right? Why is there any separation? Just as that God gives that routine, God can keep my routine. That we call kartap work. That we trust in. Doesn't that God keep that routine? Can't that simple God keep my routine? And that keeps that routine is Nimbo Niver. Has no fears, not against anybody. And within ourselves to have no fear. I see the kids, you wear that no fear shirt sometime, right? Can we live Nirbo Nirver is the question. We can say those words, can we live it? Guru teaches us live without fear. Because fear takes away the essence of life. Whenever we become fearful, that essence of life gets drained within us, we lose our energies. As soon as you react in any situation, you lose it. Guru says, don't react, act. Don't react. As soon as we react, you think of any situation in your mind, when you reacted, you lose it. But when you stay calm, at ease, Vaheguru, any situation comes, even if you have to face that challenge, you face it with Vaheguru, and Vaheguru gives the balance within self. You don't react to it, you act. Then intuitive mind, we call today, the kids are calling it Guru consciousness. There used to be Buddha consciousness, Jesus, now they say Khalsa consciousness. What is Khalsa consciousness? Is intuitive mind. Nam Simran activates this mind to go beyond limitation. Satsangaji, I'm explaining how and maybe I'm wrong, I'm sorry if I'm making a mistake, but that's how I see it in my life and my choice to live that way. That Guru gives me that balance of living, of understanding, which is gained through the Gurbani to walk this path of our Guru, to do the seva, to serve all humanity, and to bring peace to this planet which is desperate. Who else is going to stand for it? Guns are not going to bring peace. War will not bring peace. What will bring peace? Khalsa consciousness. The awareness that every human being breathes, every human being has that heartbeat, and every human being is the same under one God. That's why I said earlier, what does Guru Nanak Dev Ji say? Look at the light that lives in the heart of every soul. And even if myself, that inner part of me says don't, still that other part has to look at that light. As soon as we shift that within ourselves, this world is shifting very fast, very fast. Guru says, don't let the times change you, you change with the times. And what keeps us ahead of that time to change with the times? Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Every day, Gurbani teaches how to go above self, to open up into that vastness of being. So we don't have a lot of time today. I'm sharing just little bits. Because I'm never not inspired. If you know me, see me, watch me, I'm never not inspired to walk this journey. Life is what? A test, yes. A trial, To what? To triumph, to win it. What is the consciousness of Mool Mantar? Ekkankar Satanam Kartapur Nirbo Nirvara Kalamur Ajuni Saibang Guru Prasad. All the blessings come, but then Guru gives us the hukum. Jump! Wake up! Jump! Wake up! Meditate. Go within. On what? We said, Ad such, Jugad such, Hebi such, Nanako Sibi such. Recognize the truth. Recognize, that's the job, that's the hukum of Mool Mantar. Recognize that truth within your own self and walk that path. Don't be afraid. Don't bring that sorrow to your tomorrow. Simple. And if English kid can learn it from Toronto downtown, what's your problem? Huh? I love Nike. What does Nike say in those shirts? Just do it. Don't question. One time I was teaching our Sangat, our young people, young adults, we were talking Panchbaniya. And one woman, young woman, puts up her hand. She says, Bhai Sabji, I don't have time to read Bani. I said, okay, I'm a reasonable person. But I asked her some questions. I said, do you have time to go shopping there at that store? She says, yes. Do you have time to text on that phone? She says, yes. Do you have time to blah, blah, blah? She says, yes. You have time to go to that coffee shop with your friends? She says, yes. But you don't have time to read Bani? She says, no. I mean, I laughed, but inside I cried. She had all the time to go shopping, talk, yak, 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 blah, blah, right? But didn't have even that 20 minutes she could give to her Guru. And that's all Guru is asking. That's the choice we have as Sangat today. I know the problems we face. I'm not blind to that. I've been with you 40 years. I'm not blind to the problems. But Guru promises us that tomorrow shall be Chardikala. Hanji? Anga Sang Vaheguru. Anga Sang Vaheguru. God in me is God everywhere. Is that not Anga Sang Vaheguru? You can't explain in English. Well, I try. I say, God in me is God everywhere. But we can't even explain what means Ang Sang Vaheguru. Ang Sang Vaheguru is a state of understanding. You can't explain really in English. It's a state of being Ang Sang Vaheguru. And that's what Guru teaches us to live, in that state, of that awareness, of that intelligence. What does Guru Arjan Dev Ji say? Sukhmani Sahib says, everything you need is in front. Everything. Anything and everything you need is at your feet. Everything. But what? We only see that little pebble of sand, that little stone. We don't see what Guruji has given us. Prabhuke Simran Rid Siddhanonid. Prabhuke Simran Kian Diyan Tatabud. Prabhuke Simran Rid Siddhanonid. 9 treasures. Don't we in every day in our das? Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji promises us, don't we say every day in our das? What is those 9 treasures? There's those that exist heavenly, which is compassion and giving and light and love and caring and goodness within the heart. And there's 9 in the physical body, in the physical life. All the treasures, all the wealth, all the gems. What is Gyan? Gyan is knowledge. What is Dhyan? Dhyan is meditation, meditative mind. They asked me, Bhai Sabji, do you teach meditation? I said, no. You don't teach meditation? I said, no. What do you teach? I said, how to have meditative mind. Different. Guruji teaches us meditative mind. What is meditative mind? That you ask me, I can't answer. If you ask Harinam Singh Ji a question, I don't know an answer. But if I ask my Guru, if you ask me, I say, okay, Guruji, how should I answer? Vaheguru, Vaheguru, what should I answer this? And Guru says, okay, this, then I listen to what Guru says, and then that answer is always there. I myself don't know the answer. I know less than anybody. But I trust in that, and that's how I chose to live my life. So Sangat Ji, is my greatest honor, my greatest privilege to be with you. This is my last Gate in UK. I go back on Tuesday morning, but by Guru Kirpa, I'll be back with you again. And just to let you know that you can find me on Facebook. I have to tell you that. On Facebook and Harinam Singh Khalsa Canada, and also on YouTube by Harinam Singh. And your donations, your support is great so we can keep this mission going. And we also have a mission to support our children in India, to send them to school through Baru Sahib, and that we're supporting that mission as well. So all your help is greatly needed. And let's just, before we finish, just take 1 minute, but just sit straight, especially our young people. And just together, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Satsangaji, it is my humble prayer that peace prevail upon this planet, that our Sangats grow in their strength, that our children are given these teachings and given the education to understand that their birthright to be born at the feet of the Guru is a blessing that takes many, many lifetimes to become born at the feet and to come to the feet of the Guru. Let's honor that within our Sangats. Let's create a tomorrow that shall be bright and beautiful, and may we always find peace in our hearts. As we always finish to understand what is the power that is given, Nanakanam, Cherikala, Teri Bani Sadbat Dabala. In the name of Nanak, in Nanak's name we call, in his name, that we shall have that uplifted spirit, and that all people, everyone, shall prosper by Guru's grace. Satsangaji, thank you for the privilege to be with you today. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Pavalana